Sound check. Sound check. Okay, sound is perfect. Just fix the camera. So, what up, you guys? This is a very humbling and a very great day. I just hope I'll have a very great experience today. Just- Hello? Hello. Hello. Sound check. Sound check. Oh, it's the egg. So yeah, you guys. Today I'm just hoping to have one of the greatest days as an anime fan and as a hopeful content creator. Today, join me on this fucking crazy sabathon. Each and every subscriber will be very much appreciated, guys. Road to 1000k. Because I'm just hoping to create a anime base on Tara, like a very friendly base. It's very difficult to get into a streaming world, but I'm just hoping with my anime brews we'll get to chop it up and cook it. You see? But yeah, this is a Sabaton, you guys. Welcome. So it will be a lot of yapping until we reach 1000k. If I don't hit or load shedding doesn't hit because we have power cuts in my country. It's just normal right now. So we are doing a sabathon or a sub marathon of One Piece, Blue Lock, and Boruto because those are the most exciting anime to me, and I just wanna find people to talk to them about because in South Africa there are very few people who watch anime. Even my friend group, I'm the only one who watches anime. If I ask niggas about the current events of Boruto, no one will tell me anything. If I ask for spoilers, nobody can spoil me. I just have to spoil them each and every day. And like spoiling people who are not even caught up on that anime is just it's just worthless because you just confuse the people. So each and every subscriber will be very much appreciated, guys. Drop a subscription. So the biggest thing that's been on my mind right now is One Piece because while Blue Lock is just going to enter the next arc, we are in preparation of the next arc in Blue Lock. Boruto just takes a lot of time to drop. Like Boruto will take like 10 years for it to drop. I know it's 50 days or yeah, it's a month. A chapter just comes out each and every month, which is a very, very long time. Like that's deadest long time. That's crazy, bro. Like having to wait so much for a chapter, I think it's unprecedented. No one should do this. No one should do that to us because Blue Lock kills our heart each and every day. You have One Piece that supports us emotionally. Everything is good when you have a weekly Shonen Jump chapter. It's very much amazing. But One Piece is at its peak right now because we are entering the it's the end what's. But yes, it's the end game, something like that. But we are in the final chapters of or the final arcs of One Piece. And that might take 5 to 10 years because One Piece seems to be like a very, very long story. Or it might take another 3 years, which I'm here for. Like I've been reading One Piece for 1000 and something chapters, or okay, mixed chapters with episodes, but I jumped a few arcs that I felt like they were not necessary or they weren't hitting that much. Because one thing that brought me into One Piece is the comedy. Like One Piece has one of the finest comedy actions. Like it's the best shonen jump when it comes to comedy. Like I failed to find other animes that match the comedy of One Piece. It's just too classic. I don't know if it has to do with Luffy having that rubbery ability and Buggy being able to be sliced up like that, but it's just beautiful because there's nothing you can do to discredit the authors of One Piece from their what do you call it? From the comedy. They just deliver jam-packed comedy, bro. Like, Nani? What? You know? And then with that being said, like One Piece is about to enter the most critical stages, because for the first time we see emo in action, because we saw a few attacks of emo against Sabo and King Cobra in Marijoice. You feel me? It's been animated, which was it went insane, bro. Like that that what it's Fire Fist. No, it's not the Fire Fist. But there's this famous attack of Ace. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. Yes, but the best attack of Ace was used to attack the Gorosei and Imo, only for Sabo to find out that these guys are just immortal. They're just true monsters. They're like monster throughout the core. And we just found out that these people are not immortal. It has to do with the Conqueror's Haki. So Luffy has to be careful of how he uses his Haki, which is very much dope. Like at first glance, you thought that the Goroseis are immortal. Sorry to spoil anyone who's a anime fan only, because this is a very much this is where the lines get drawn. If you're an anime fan only, you will get a lot of spoilers on the live, especially you will get heck like there is tons of spoilers. Because when shit hit when shit hit the fans in manga, there's no way you can get spoiled. You can't escape that fate. Like that fate is yours. So it just boils down to the fact that what is going to happen and how many chapters do we have to wait for the fights to begin? Because even seeing Zoro and Sanji in fighting against the monsters that are currently in Elbaf, it will be good enough for the next chapter, while the flashback becomes off screen. Because right now we don't need to know about King Harold that much unless it is important to the plot. I don't know how other people feel, because I feel like we are past like flashbacks right now. We couldn't have a flashback for Ranoa Zoro in Wano, then why should we have one for King Herod? You know, I know it's not important to the story, but I think they need to just cut it down. Like leave a few mysteries for 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 the theorists. They just need to leave something for the theorists. But it's just insane how they were able to cook. I failed to acknowledge. So what did? So it's just One Piece has been cooking. One Piece has been cooking. Yes, yes, yes. So this would be very much insane to go through. But I feel like a lot of people underestimate the capabilities of or what the final game of One Piece will be like, because even though the devil fruit might seem wacky and all that shit, no man, this screen is just fucked up. It just needs to go back to one. Yes. It's not the same that we living on this side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, sound check is back. So so let's boil down to action and have one of the greatest debates, you know. So since we are talking about Boruto, One Piece, and Blue Lock, I think we should rate the MCs, you know, because since there are different kinds of MCs like Isagi, Boruto, and Luffy are very different. So who's the worst between those three? I feel like I feel like Luffy is one of the best MCs when it comes to three of them, you know. Like Isagi is an egoist, you know, he can fuel up your ego, dog, but he's not that good. When it comes to writing, like Isagi is one of the most as written characters there is. There's no other way. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no backstabbing anything. You know, he's just one of the fucking worst characters there is. Isagi as an MC, like he is not written really as an MC. He was written in a perspective or in a point of a villain. That's how Isagi was written, you know, as a villain. But still, dog, like I think like Isagi is just not that well written. Isagi just won't reach the goat status when it comes to anime MCs, you know. But people like your like Boruto, I think that Boruto will go down as one of the best anime characters there is because what he stands for, his aura, dog. Because Boruto is one of the greatest aura farmers there is, you know. And then Luffy is just charisma. Luffy is just like no plan, do the action right now. Luffy is just him. So Luffy and Boruto in the future will have to be. Boruto will be one of the greatest MCs there is. What up to the viewers, guys? This is a fucking subathon. Please, if you're an anime fan, please drop a subscription. I know it might be for free, but just leave a sub. Please give me a sub. You know, I'm fucking crazy like that. But like Boruto is one of the fucking worst MCs when it comes to like his storyline because it has been butchered a lot. You know, Boruto has been that boring, dog. Boruto is boring a lot. Boruto has been boring like for a very long time until now. You know, if you are caught up to Boruto or to any, or you are any chapter near Boruto to Blue Vortex, you will understand what I'm saying. Like, Boruto is one of the greatest animes there is right now. You know, and with the type of animation they have, especially the one they had in Naruto. You know, because Naruto, the final war had great animation. Like, if they just take that animation to Boruto, I think we'll have a very good anime in our hands, you know, because Boruto is way better than Isagi. Boruto as an MC is way better than Isagi, and he's way better than his father. Like when you debate or compare Naruto and Boruto, I go with Boruto. Like I feel like Boruto is a better character than Naruto, you know, because Naruto is just that idiot, and then Boruto is a 1000 IQ genius. I mean, Boruto is just he has the chakra and the physicality of Naruto, and then imagine having the smarts of the third. Is it the third Hokage? No, it's not the third, but the fourth. You know, because Boruto is now adapting the fighting style of Minato Namikaze, And although he's a sword user, though, like Boruto is going to be one of the greatest sword users. Ash, that boy got Sasuke's sword broken, the most legendary blade in anime history, though. You know, imagine having that sword cracked or broken. It's just sad. It's just sad to watch. It's just fucking sad. And there's no excuse right now, you know. Welcome you guys to the Sabathon. Like, leave a subscription. This is a fucking sub. I just want to create one of the best channels as a YouTube streamer in anime. Right? Welcome me to your FYP, to your list of channels. You know, I know. It's quite a big ask, but yeah, I do need a few subscribers. 1,000 yana. There are a lot of anime fans, close to millions. You know, so please be that one subscriber closer to my goal because I'm chasing a dream. Like most One Piece fans would understand what it is chasing a dream, you know. And Naruto fans would relate to having a a will because this is just a anime fan just doing a random sabathon, you know. For now, for now, I'm nothing good to a content creator, or I don't come anywhere close to content creators. I'm just a anime fan, just that has a will to do something. With the will that I have, I'm just chasing a dream like Luffy, you know. While chasing that dream, I just wanna have one of the biggest egos. Thank you for the like, guys. Like, drop a sub, drop a comment. You know, let's just engage. Let's just talk about anime and just everything. You know? But like, I just wanna start this fucking journey, and I don't know what it will bring. You know? Especially where I'm from. I'm from South Africa. Anime is a fast growing topic, but it's not like every part of the world, you know. Australia just is part of the anime culture. America is part of the anime culture. You have There's a lot of countries that love anime, and South Africa is you know, because we were introduced to Dragon Ball Z at a young age. You know, we were groomed. Let me just say we were groomed to anime. But those Kamehameha were just devastating. Bro. So yeah, let me just introduce myself. So I am Sipesihle Wilfred Makanya. I am born and raised in Soweto, and Soweto is a very estranged town or city. You know, Soweto is in South Africa and Gauteng. So if you're a soccer fan, you might know South Africa from the World Cup from 2010. You know, we hosted one of the best World Cups there is. So I think the love of football is real, real, real. It's proven by my love for Blue Lock. You know, my love for Blue Lock is uncharted, dog. So as a South African, I just loved Blue Lock the first glance because like there's limited sports animes out there. So that's who I am. Like I am a soccer fan from birth. I was just into kicking soccer. Like there's a soccer ball right there next behind me, and next to me or behind me. So as a South African, I just have a lot of love for football or soccer, whatever you call it in your hometown. You know, but that comes second to the love of anime that I got because anime has provided me with a lot of things, dog. Like anime has gotten me out of depression, at a point where I had no friends, like no one to love me, no one to call, no one to talk to, but I had Luffy. to give me a smile, because Luffy is just one of the best characters and the funniest characters. And I think if you're going through a hard time with Luffy around, with One Piece around, and if you have enough data to binge watch anime as a whole, I think you might get better as a person, even though you might get fucked up, because once you go that anime route, I think there's no coming back for you. Like once an anime fan, you'll always remain an anime fan. So in a point where I was depressed, where I was going through the most, like I was even in a province far away from my birth town or my birthplace, which was hard. In that estranged place called Mpumalanga, I had no friends, I had no fucking anything. I just had to depend on Luffy to give me a smile each and every day. Like, how fucked up is that? You go through shit, you don't know what to go through, or you don't know depression until you go through it. At that point, I had no one to laugh with, no one to share a smile with. I could only pretend, but I was a shell. I was just a broken vessel. That's what Kawaki would put like. I was just a broken vessel, and I was just, I was lost, bro. I was fucking lost. I was fucking lost. And I had Luffy to give me the smile. The sun god came to rescue me. Like, I had Nika on my corner, like, and it just got better when he released Gear 5, when Oda, like, got into the peak of One Piece, because I was binge watching One Piece as the source of joy. That was the only thing that could give me happiness. That's what brought me joy at that moment. Like, One Piece was my salvation. Especially the moment where Smoker met Luffy. That's what made me go into One Piece, because One Piece is just it is famous for a lot of things. From being one of the longest animes. I didn't want to watch One Piece because it had 1,000 episodes. You know, my favorite anime was Naruto until Naruto wasn't my favorite anime. No, I was just a Naruto simp until Naruto was in my favorite anime, because you can watch Naruto but it ends. Everything comes to an end, and I think while we still have a ongoing anime which is great such as One Piece, I know a lot of people don't watch One Piece. But when I was in that depressed state, One Piece, who the fuck is that, man? Oh my god, people have no time. Mazuma, what the fuck? Eh? Anguzwa ka? Like, ngipi Zecava, I'm streaming right now. How are you? It's been a while. But like ngiyakutshela ukuthi ngikulive yangithola, so don't like Bowenza, not have you been up to? It's been a while since I talked to you. Like, it's been a while since we talked. Like, it's been a while. Like, for real. King, who have you been screwing around with? It's who screwing around with. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm that insecure, you know.
Wow. I think it's one of the I don't want to keep cool. Not just I don't scream around with anyone. I don't know something.
You don't have time to screw around.
I don't.
You genuinely have. You don't have time to get laid. You don't have time to get laid.
No.
Like this conversation depresses me by the second.
What?
You continue to depress me. Don't say that they don't have time to screw around, you know.
I genuinely don't. Like, it's literally the last thing on my mind. Because I'm just like.
But it hurts my feeling, you know, because I've been craving for you, even though it's been hard, you know. Like it's been a while. Yeah, it's just have flashbacks and all that shit. Like my mind's been going wild, but I've been thinking about those moments, you know. Unless you've not been doing the same. But yeah, maybe not. You don't have time to even think about that for sure.
No, that's different. That is so different.
That's so different. How?
Oh, that's not supposed to be trying.
A new hairstyle? What the fuck? How much money do you have?
Wow, this mobile is so old.
How much money do you have? You look pretty. You look fantastic. You look dazzling. What the fuck? It's been a while since I saw a beautiful woman now and then. In like it's been a while since I saw a beautiful woman, bruh. God.
Let me calm down. I'm coming down.
Don't come down, like freak out. Do give me your best reaction right now.
I'm coming down. I'm coming down because I'm just like.
Oh, you're coming down.
I'm coming down.
Isn't like come in down.
Doesn't what?
Coming down. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Yeah. Hmm? Hmm? Hey, I'm stressed out. You see, now I want the stress before I can.
On behalf of other people, not mine. I feel for them because imagine exam stress.
Like, why didn't you write?
I did write. I did write and you. Guys, there's still a second semester studying a Kutra, please.
Yeah. Now me, I want mine next year, bro.
I give you reality. You know when they're like, go perisha, work and study at the same time.
Perisha, bro. basic perish.
Like ngiyagoa.
Like now I want the same thing. Yeah, I don't wanna move out until I complete my degree.
What?
I don't wanna move out until I complete my degree. Did I close the microphone? Do you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yes. Dikori, I don't wanna move out until I finish my degree.
What difference does it make if you finish your degree? I'm glad.
Like if I finish my degree, like I might get a job, bro. I might have a.
Why you're so upside down?
I know it's because I'm charging and all this shit. Like if I finish my degree, I might get good jobs on my lineup. Like these jobs, it's like 8K. It sucks. I don't want to do that for the rest of my life or something like that. Just want to settle for that. Yeah, like earning 8K, 8,000 and all that. I don't want to do that, bro.
That's money. If you don't have it, someone else will give you 8K in general.
I can think of a few ways to make 8K. It's not that much of a problem.
You're okay, businessman.
But
I don't know that level. That's 8K.
yes, plus you're working at a school. I just wanna open I wanna sell at schools. If things don't go well, I just wanna find a high school I can sell at because
to be honest, I'm so happy because this program is gonna end.
you're so happy.
I am so happy because even if it means I go back to being broke, I'd rather be broke than to suffer at the hands of people that treat us however they want to treat us because they have power to do that. Like, that was the whole program. So I actually cannot wait until December and I get my salary in September. And I just do what I want. Well, obviously I will be studying because September also will be writing exams. But yeah, guys.
Me, bro. I got myself fired.
What?
Yes, I got myself fired. Ngizixoshile. Yeah.
What is that?
I didn't do anything. I was just, when I talked to that woman, I wasn't looking for a job. I was looking for a mentor. And now she's training me to do job for her, to work for her, which is fucked.
So
I just lazied around until she decided to just kick me out. But I wasn't there to get a job. But I wanted a mentor, someone who can drive me down the right path. I haven't talked to them, man, now, but now we're like to help with them too. You see, right now I don't have time to actually beg people about what to do. There's limited time that we have to do something. 3 months is very short, and I think streaming and doing all that, I have a lot of chances instead of going to work. I don't want to go to work. I hate working.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
What I want to be like?
To just get myself fired, I don't
No,
know.
it's at first, when they fired me at the first time, I thought maybe I need to pull up my socks and all that. But when I went back again with full-hearted things, I even closed being a street vendor because she was like, "You are not there full time. I want you to be there full time." And now it became difficult to operate my business and work at the very same time because you have that much pressure and that much work, even if you're at home, bro. You work from your computer and all that. So I had limited time. And I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Like working for someone in the end, it benefits them. you know. It's their company in the end. So I just wanna fucking
Facts, but like if you're working from home, oh my gosh. Seriously.
you don't fucking understand. You're working from home. You're not working for you. You're working for someone else. You know, you're not doing something. You're not getting something done for you, but you're just doing something for someone else, and that pisses me off, bro. Like, you know,
I'm just
I would rather
is that making hard feel?
I would rather like I'd rather study at UNISA next year with debt and like have no job, like don't have work at all, you know, because
That's hard if you're not getting money. Like NSFAS doesn't give us money. They only give us book allowance in March. If you registered for 5 modules and then not register your other 5 modules, like now the second semester is going to start, means you're gonna get like an additional 3K. I don't know. So people that get monthly living allowance, that's like 315 rand, not 11K for the other concept institutions.
but like I was saying, let's see, I'm thinking of going to schools, you know, like sell at schools, you know. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, talking about my event and stuff like that. I didn't go on Friday because over the one year to school, and I was like, hey, no way. Yeah.
So you go events now?
What am I event?
Oh, at UNISA. I thought you were going to a gig, nyana. You're going out.
No. Yo, specification. I'm gonna have to make this towards the list of like. I'm actually always at home. I eat, I clean, I take a bath, I study, or I try to study, because it's not always possible, but I try to study. So far, my marks are looking good. Your girls still got brains.
Like, yo, plus, I envy you people. Like, yo, I envy you people. Like, fuck this working shit. Like, yo, I need to go back to school for sure, for sure.
It's not nice, Sham, when you get the email and then it says student number, whatever, and then it says examination results. Yo,
like that's what I want, but like, you know, I've been out of commission so long, you know, even the information I have, I feel like it's not enough. I feel like I'm uneducated right now.
why are you applying for a second semester? You can, now it's registration. Some registration, I believe it to apply.
And no, it's not even about registration. Mina lama course engibhekile, they said I should apply at August.
Oh, okay. So what are you saying? Undergraduate.
Yeah, so when I complete my degree, I'll transfer the credits from UMP, and then next year maybe.
Then you can, like in August, because value for undergrad, because for second semester intake, and then now it's registrations. So yeah.
Then Elena,
What's the one when
it's not important. The fact is, you disturbed me for how long? 16 minutes.
wow.
And the fact is, you have to make it up to the audience. You know, the audience is disappointed now.
What audience?
The audience watching me, like, I don't know how many viewers have come and gone because I'm talking to you. Not about the content of the video. You're not, but I am balabaling, of course. Yeah. Bezwa mina not wena ukhulumela phansi, what the fuck.
Yeah, when you almost my aunt's almost walked in where you were busy talking about fireman chiefs when
Heart attack, ne? ukuthi angingaphindi.
No.
But
No.
like,
Ukuthi ungabhasi. Because when I was about
these are the type of things that make you nonchalant, bruh. Kawantswa.
when I'm
Very quick, like what perish by the second, by the day.
why why?
Because ke perish the bruh, you know, ke perish as well like a Paxton right now, bruh.
Wow. Oh, well, so
It's fine.
no, I'm just asking.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I'm
Ah,
asked.
you're talking about yourself, bruh.
I'm not.
How
So
can
you did that.
I did what?
Wow. What? Wow. You did that.
I did what now?
To you.
Why should I do that to myself? Why put yourself up? Why put yourself up for
Mind why are
failure?
you catching stray bullets if really that's how it was?
Like you wouldn't set up yourself for failure. Like why would you do that to yourself? Self-sabotage. No fool would expect their rejection as part of their plan. You can't put rejection as part of the plan.
So what are you doing if you're not putting it as part of the plan?
Like me, if you say no, I will hate you for the rest of my life. Nka sa o forgive, brag.
Why?
Ay, kung na o tla be o fadile, brag. That's one way to free yourself. Me, if you reject me, it's fine. You can't expect me to go to a friend zone with someone I feel. Oh,
What I'm saying.
hmm?
What I'm saying.
I don't do friend zones. That's what I'm saying. Friend zone, bang. There's someone that you know that I'm friends with.
Well, you're not gonna call it friends, but it is.
A woman that I'm a friend with. That's bizarre, man. That's bizarre.
That's fine. Oh, good rounds on that.
That's bizarre, straight up. I won't do that to myself. Ufuna ngani ngedatha or nge-Wi-Fi?
Don't worry.
I said don't worry.
Oh. If you're not happy, trust and believe. I'm gonna block your ass.
Now I must lie. No kaboot. Now I must lie now.
Lie and say what?
Say that I'm happy. Say that I'm happy even though I'm not happy.
Also, you're not happy.
No, I am. It's just that it's rude of you.
Got it. I got my unvoted.
No, I am happy, but it's rude of you to just pop in and play with my feelings whenever you like and then just disappear again.
I'm not.
Ah. You know, today I'm this happy. Today I'm this happy. Today I'm this happy. Tomorrow no text, no call. Just a bomb. You know?
No, hey. Yabona ezinye guys ne wena makhanya
Into uyathanda ukunginika inkinga. Yazi ehlukana nenkulumo. Uyazithanda inkulumo. Hey!
ngisena wazi
hlukana ney'nkulumo. Ayi, uzanenye wena. You know, I was in a text one day, né? And I was in a text like this. There's a girl in a phone call, you feel me? And she's talking with a partner, and she was like, "Nah, when they're talking and talking, and then the girlfriend is like, I didn't like what you said, answer." And I'm like, here it goes. I'm like, here it goes, about to go down. And then this woman dives into it, and she's like, yes, you can't give me a compliment, and then it has a backhanded uh, compliment or something like that. It's just rude, whatnot, whatnot. And I'm just thinking that. I'm just thinking, hurrah, my guy, welcome to the club. You know, yo. I'm like, oh, that stress. I didn't like what you said. Yo. Ha. That must be the worst thing to ever happen to anybody. Like,
oh shit, dog. Like that's a lie. If I don't like what you said, I don't like what you said. And you're gonna explain why you said
it's one. It's
so it's when
you put. My sister.
no,
Guys. Hey, it'll not streaming day tomorrow. Now wait. Because go boima bophelong.
Let me go take a bath. It's not me because I mean, I wish I was putting my lap for the what? You I mean, I'm going to kill the island to get me. You look like a toddler. No. Last time I checked, you had a pair of lips that can open and close as you wish. And
I can't say what I want to say.
And a trachea and also bangers.
I can't say what I want to say.
Huh?
I can't say what I want to say.
Yeah, I guess so.
It is what it is.
Yeah, okay. Yes, I mean.
Okay.
Oh wow, local man discovers common sense. Wonderful.
I do miss you, but yeah, what's going on? I was trying to move. It's a kind of wind. It's hard. It's fine. It's fine. It's really.
That song is fire, and everyone's listening to it right now. You should try it.
It's funny that you can get angry at me. It's really fine.
Anyway,
Yeah. What's that? What's that? What the heck? What the heck is that? No ways. I don't want to do anything with that.
Anyway, you see this girl. Hey.
So you've been busy, huh?
No, I haven't.
What have you
I
been?
just take care of myself.
What have you? Oh,
You use this girl into your heat. You use the period, use this girl for your period. And this girl actually helped me. My period was a little bit heavy. I don't know why, but it's back to normal now. Thanks to this girl. I have a 3-day menstrual cycle, like what's favorite.
uh-huh.
Clap that. You drink this girl? I don't be a guy in the street. I'm sure no way. I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to.
No.
ngisho ngayindlela encane akho uphunga eliphumayo inje iyazini
Yeah.
hayi bo
Like you've been busy on the 6 months. It's weird again.
what again yeah I want to what going on what okay. Having siblings is something else. As I was saying, you see, if I wanted,
let's not make it a wanted. Let's make it live action. In fact. Make it live action. Simba.
Like, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, this girl fix my period.
Like, you can't clickbait me like that, you know? Like, you can't clickbait me like that.
I can't get what? Started using this. Like, I know I have low hormone.
It
takes me a long time to sweat, but like obviously like any other person, everyone's urine has like a distinct smell. But when it comes to this babe, she is the babe. Heaven, because there's nothing there. Like you literally cannot smell it. That is amazing. Imagine you if you're not there and you're doing your thing.
I knew it. Once I'm like Nyaupe me.
What?
I'm like Nyaupe, you can't get rid of me.
Well, I can.
Here.
That's different.
Here.
But what I'm saying is that if you decide to date someone, ask them to drink this before they come to you.
I'm not deciding to date anything anytime soon. I had the right song. I am okay. Yes.
Because what do you mean? Anything?
Even if I see a gay man that's coming by me, a rich gay man. Yeah? Well, I'm not talking about you, so ungazifaki. Not that ngiyakuphoxa or anything.
Period. That's not how I am there. Saying everything that he needs to say.
Right. I'm not talking about you, so ungazifaki. Angazifaka.
Period. For the gentleman over there in the screen.
Wow. But it's fine. So you entered work 5 days a week?
I do. And I'm on break now. I'm on vacation until the 22nd of July. Akumandi abanye bayavuka mina ngisekhathi kumanje sana
Phansi ndathenye into enzima. Izolala up, izolala nam, something like that. Something to the likes of that.
That's why I was asking you if you moved out. But they were gonna come with something extravagant.
I can't, bro. I can't.
I'm just like,
I mean, I need to save money, dog. But I mean, I don't have a bazaar. You guys have NSFAs to take care of you as rich kids.
Hey, Baba, when did they come out? What
You
mistake
see,
is doing?
me, I don't have NSFAs, so I need to have like 16K or something close to that to pay for my 10% of the fees. Where will I get that money?
Take a screenshot.
No, I won't choose that, man, you know.
When it's so low, but
Me, I'm just okay right now. I'm just in the me phase, bro. Suka. Those banana Shem. I know they can find that information with TikTok. Still obsessed with that. Wait,
No pimple inside. Do you see
appearances are very dangerous.
No pimple inside.
Appearances are dangerous, bro. Like, I don't know, I almost have 100 viewers coming in and passing here, and then